Alrighty, everybody, let's begin our update here. Hopefully, everybody gets the heads up here this time. This is actually a forecast update, not just live radar. So let's go ahead and begin the new forecast update. We're at 1 minute and 22 seconds in the stream, so hopefully others will join. We'll begin by looking outside at our station. Let me go ahead and grab that up so it loads up fully. We're at 73 degrees here in Crossville at 450. Winds are calm out of the north. Let's move on over to the west around Boaz. Looks like it is around 74 degrees in Boaz. Moving on up toward Albertville, closest station says 78 degrees. So around 78 degrees in Albertville. Looked like the sun was trying to come out a little bit. Looks like 74 in Geraldine. Moving on up, let's go to Jackson County a little bit, let that load up. Looks like around, back it out a little bit more here so it'll load up a little bit better. Okay, so we should have it loading up here momentarily. It kind of takes it a minute. Looks like it's around 77 around Hollywood. I was trying to find Scottsboro. Yeah, I was trying to find Scottsboro. Looks like we're 75 degrees at Langston. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Doppler radar across the area. So showers still continuing to exit the area. Some heavier stuff to the west there around Phil Campbell. That's tracking off to the southeast. Looks like around Hackleburg. Some heavier stuff over there. Let's get on there and we'll take a quick look at that via a radar. Some flash flooding going on around Cherokee, Gravely Springs area. Also, again, Hackleburg, heavy thunderstorm there, pushing off to the southeast. So we expect all this to continue to move on out and weaken. There could be a few additional showers develop as that moves on through. But overall, it should continue to move on out. But we'll keep an eye on it anyway. There has been some flash flooding across the area. So forecast outlook, pretty much calling for Thursday to be high 91, low 72 with a 20 to 60% chance of showers and more thunderstorms. Friday looks like a chance of storms, high 91, low 73, a 20 to 40% chance. By Saturday, high 93, low 72, partly sunny skies, only a 10 to 20% chance of showers and storms. Pretty much the same thing on Sunday, high 93, low 72, 10 to 20% chance of showers and storms overall, mostly sunny. Monday, 10 to 20% chance of more showers and storms. Overall sunny, high 93, low 74. Now, forecast information, looking like we go into some heat, temperatures and heat. High temperatures will climb into the middle 80s to lower 90s through Thursday, then into the upper 80s to middle 90s Friday through Tuesday. Heat index values of near or above 100 degrees, especially along and west of I-65. Could be a possibility there. Overnight lows in the lower to mid 70s expected. Now, talking about thunderstorms and locally heavy rain starting today. So today there was medium to high chances 50 to 80%. And Thursday and Friday, low to medium chances 30 to 40%. Slow moving thunderstorms today, as they have, could result in excessive rainfall and isolated flash flooding, which they have. Very low 20% chance or less Saturday through Tuesday. Thunderstorms will be capable of gusty winds and heavy downpours, kind of like today. So let's take a look at the high-res models. Pretty much shows all this activity moving on off to the east, weakening on out of here. Not showing much of anything at this point. It's just expected to weaken and move on out of here. So all this rain will eventually weaken out and move on out of here. Thursday, again, we could have some additional thunderstorm development, but a lower chance than what today is. Rainfall from today all the way to the 18th, which will be, looks like Monday, August the 18th. Lower amounts in the north and higher amounts to the south, pretty much, and even to the west of us, west of I-65, almost an inch over there, with east of I-65, seeing very little rainfall out of this system here. Now, next thing we're monitoring, and the models are pretty much crazy when it comes to this. Cold front will be moving into the area between the 19th and 20th time frame. We could get up to 10 degrees cooler potentially, but there is some buts there. Several computer models favor it moving south into our area. Other computer models say it's going to stall north of us and not move this far south. But, from my opinion, it looks like it may actually make it into our area. And if it does, we could get around 10 degrees cooler. It's a pretty nice little cool front for this time of year, to be honest. So, more models are against it than are not for it. So like we have more for it than not. So let's just turn that around and put it that way. 6 to 10 day temperature outlooks. Let's look at that. This is valid the 19th to the 23rd. We expect above average temperatures up here in North Alabama, south well above average, so they're kind of going a bit above average, a little higher than us, further south of us. Rainfall-wise, pretty much average, slightly above average in North Alabama with better chances south of us through the 21st and 27th. Moving forward, further out, the 18th or 8 through 14 day temperature probability outlook, which is valid the 21st and the 27th, it is for that cooler air moving in. So showing we get about average temperatures as that is expected to move through between the 19th and 20th, but this is out the 21st through the 27th, and it is for the cooler air making it further south. But as you can see, it stops around Birmingham. It looks like it's a little south of Birmingham, doesn't really get anything. But our area, we get cooled off to around average temperatures this time of year. So there's another model that's for the cool front making it further south. 8 through 14 day preset, pretty much same as it was before. The 21st, 27th, looks like there is above average chances of rain. Pretty much for parts of DeKalb County, Marshall County, excluding the northern part, which is going to be average. So there is still chances of some rainfall with it. I hope you enjoyed the update. We'll get ready to wrap it up here with our sponsor, Mr. Dylan Snyder at Alabama Living Real Estate. For all your real estate needs, you give him a call at 256-979-4330. Also, RKG Automotive Group. Go check them out and give them a like on Facebook. For more information, you can call them at 256-323-7323. And our last sponsor, this will be the last month for them, unfortunately. Tree and stump removal, excavation, dirt work, bucket work, demolition, and debris hauling. You can give them a call at 256-558-9910. Name is Wade Swords, and they're licensed and insured. But we do want to bring up that we do have a new sponsor that will be taking over for next month, particularly around the 3rd. We'll be working on those new graphics to get them up as well. So thanks, Mr. Wade Swords, for sponsoring us as long as you have. We do appreciate it. Hate to see you go, but I understand business has to change sometime. So thanks again for sponsoring us as long as you have, and hope everything goes great for your future there. All right, we'll wrap it up here at 4:57. Winds are calm at the moment. We've had 0.17 of rainfall at the station, and we'll take a look at comments before we get out of here. So let's go ahead and pop those comments up. Betty L. Ross, hello, thanks for watching. Janice Engel, watching from Rainsville, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Celeste Wilson, hello. And Brandy Elrod, I'm surprised she's not already on. But thanks again for watching. Thanks for joining the group as well. Good to have you in there. Austin Culpepper, hello. Thanks for watching. And Amy Fetters from Valley Head. See if there's anybody else pops in before I get out of here. Okay, well, that being said, I'll go ahead and end the stream so y'all, those of you that have just joined, can rewatch it. Have a blessed rest of your evening, everybody. It's 4:58, and we're going to get out of here. 74 degrees. Have a great one. See you on the next update.